What's up, guys? Tanner Larson here from Build, Grow, Scale, and I want to follow up today with something I talked about yesterday. Actually, I made a post about it on Facebook, and we have one of our brands. We've got several different e-commerce brands that we own and fulfill out of our office and warehouse here. And a couple weeks ago, we were having our Black Label Mastermind, and during a productivity talk and talking about, are the things you're doing aligned with what you should be doing, and do you have a parasite business that may be leaching from your actual better business or the business you should be focusing on? And I made the statement that one of our brands, our KB brand, was a parasite, and that it had just been trickling along, mediocre sales, sucking up cash that's tied up in inventory, and really just wasting our time. And I said, you know what, so we're going to kill this brand off. We're going to fire sale our product and get rid of it. And, after saying that, my partner Matt, apparently he agreed with me, but then he started thinking about it and he didn't like admitting defeat. So he and the rest of our team over the last week had been kind of revamping everything. They went back through the funnels, we dialed them in, we redid our ads, changed everything up that we hadn't really done in a very, very close, very analytical approach to it. And over the last week, we've doubled sales every single day. And this morning, about 7:30 this morning, we already were over $1,000 profit for the day, and it's only 7 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so right now it's 8, almost 9, but when we checked stats at 7, it was already over $1,000 profit for the day. So it's probably closer to 2,000 or later or more now. Anyway, all we really did was get serious about really focusing in on what was going on at each different level. The first thing we did was install Hotjar on every page of our site. In this particular brand, it's a Shopify store. Okay, so we had Hotjar on the store, and we started watching, our whole team started watching what people were doing and how they interacted with the site. We noticed all kinds of things right off the bat. Simple things like, the PayPal button, a lot of people were paying through PayPal, but we only had a PayPal buy button at the bottom of the page. They had to scroll all the way down to purchase, okay? Whereas if they just had the button at the top of the page, like the other buy button, they might have done better, okay? And as soon as we added that button, boom, sales went up. We also realized that some of the images weren't showing correctly on mobile. Fix that. We also noticed that one of our abandoned cart sequences wasn't firing properly. Fix that. Immediately, little things like that just changed, and the sales took off. The ads, we didn't do much with the ads except for really dig down into the ad level and see who exactly was buying. This is just basic stuff that everybody should be doing. But when you're running that many or multiple businesses, like, in our case, we're running 3 different e-com brands plus Build, Grow, Scale, Black Label, and a number of other things, your attention tends to get pulled in too many different directions, and you don't give the attention that's needed, and you try to start multitasking across different things. Whereas this time we just focused on this one thing, our KB brand, focused on just the ads, focused on just the Hotjar, focused on just improving the page design, and sales have been through the roof. So if you have multiple brands, or even if you have just one brand, give it the chance that it needs. If you haven't tried Hotjar yet, throw Hotjar on your pages. It's just a tracking software that lets you see how your visitors are interacting with the page. That's huge. You can get some major conversion lifts there. And then on our ad set, the basic thing I actually forgot to tell you was that we were dialing in by age groups of actual who our best purchasers were. And we actually logged it down into 3 different age groups that were the best purchasers of these products. So we cut out all the rest of the ages and just focused our ad spend on those age groups. That alone cut our ad spend down, allowed us to be more effective in what we were doing, and our conversions started coming cheaper. Our average cost of acquisition is between $3 and $6. Before, it was around $12. So depending on the ad, we're paying between $3 and $6 per sale. Okay, and these are $34 or $39 products, depending upon the product. So our cost of acquisition is amazing now, just through some simple little tweaks. And guys, this can happen to your business, it can be in anybody's business, and chances are, if your store's not performing, it's not because it's necessarily a bad store, or it may not be because your ads are bad. It just may be that you haven't focused enough on really dialing in the small little details that can each combine together, create a big lift for your business, and ultimately a big hit and boost to your profit margin. All right, guys, I'm about to pull into the office. That was kind of a ramble today, but I just wanted to talk about it because it was exciting, it's fun. but I think you'll get a lot out of it if you actually implement and just try, specifically Hotjar. If you've never used Hotjar, just try that, and then segment it by ages. But again, the big takeaway here is don't try to multitask your businesses. Focus on one at a time, get each one rocking, and then you can make it kick ass, right? All right, guys.